What if you could legally sell your investment property and turn it into your dream home without paying capital gains taxes right away? Now, does this sound too good to be true? Well, it's not. There's a very real IRS strategy that allows exactly this, and it's been around for years. Now, it's helped countless investors upgrade their lifestyle, lock in a better location, and keep way more money in their pocket. But the rules are very specific, and you have to follow them exactly. Now, before we go any further, I want to be crystal clear. I'm not a CPA or an attorney. What I'm sharing here is based on my experience as a broker and what the IRS outlines publicly in their own guidance. If this sounds like something you want to explore, you need to talk to your tax professional or estate planning attorney. This video is for educational purposes only. So here's how it works. This strategy hinges on a 1031 exchange. If you haven't heard of it, a 1031 lets you defer paying capital gains taxes when you sell an investment property, as long as you reinvest that money into another qualifying property. But here's the twist. Under certain conditions, the property you buy can later become your primary residence. That's right, you sell an old rental, buy your future dream home as a rental, and then if you follow the rules, you can eventually move into it. This strategy is based on something called Revenue Procedure 2008-16. And here's what that means in plain English. Step 1, you sell your current investment property using a 1031 exchange. Step 2, you buy another property, but you don't move in right away. You rent it out for at least 2 years. During that time, you have to rent it out for fair market value for at least 14 days each year. And your personal use can't exceed 14 days or 10% of the total rental time, whichever is greater. And step 3, after 2 full years of treating it like an investment, you're allowed to convert it into your primary residence. That's the play. Now let me pause here for a quick intro. I've been a licensed broker here in Silicon Valley for over 20 years. I've also managed and grown an office for the #1 brokerage in the country, overseeing billions of dollars in sales. My goal in making these videos is to share what I've learned and help you protect your #1 asset. So back to the 1031 strategy. Let me give you an example. A past client of ours owned a small rental home in San Jose. It had appreciated a lot, but the capital gains hit would have been painful if they sold it outright. They worked with their tax advisor and they helped them do a 1031 exchange. So instead of cashing out, they bought a single family home in a better location. They then rented it out for 2 years following all of the IRS guidelines, and then they moved in. Now that home is their full-time residence. They deferred a huge tax bill and upgraded their lifestyle, all because they structured the move the right way. Now, there are a few pitfalls to avoid. You need a qualified intermediary to handle the 1031. You can't touch the money yourself. And the timeline is strict. You have 45 days to identify your next property and 180 days to close on that new property. And again, the IRS is very clear. The property has to be treated as an investment for 2 full years. Rent it out, document everything, and limit the personal use. And once you do move in, talk to your tax advisor again. Your situation may change depending on how long you stay, whether you sell later, and what the tax code looks like when that happens. I also put together a free seller guide that walks you through the basics, pricing tips, and what to fix or skip when you're getting ready to sell. If you'd like a copy, just shoot me a message or grab it in the link below. And if you happen to be sitting on a rental and wondering, could I really use this equity to make a lifestyle move without paying a massive tax bill right now? Let's talk. Now, this isn't a strategy for everyone, but for the right person, it can be a huge opportunity. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you see a smarter way to think about your next move. I'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys, for more content similar to this, smash that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.